right? So that kind of solves the issue that they had yesterday against Tundra.
No, for sure.
Puck over the years has lost quite a bit of strength in that mid lane overall, but Slardar, of course, has just got buffed and buffed and buffed when it comes to being near water and having the reliability here. It goes for the coil mid.
Does have level 6 though. The jump up is there, able to find a bash, tries to back out, and he's able to play himself out of it. XM, what a player, and Xnova is going to be the one that draws first blood.
Woohoo! That was nice. I think that would be the conversation I could imagine Astini having before leaving the booth, right? It's just like, you got to make sure those first objectives are going to be so important because they can take it very quickly on XG, but you can as well on PARIVISION.
Moves. The Hex is there, already hit. XM backing out though, and the Kisses not doing quite enough damage. They will be able to bring down Xingqiu here, but
And
finding any more
tower.
than that. Now they'll pop the glyph. Is there going to be any defense here?
Look at this army.
I mean, it's really hard to fight against this. They have the creep there too. XM already taking a boatload of damage from the creep, from the summoned wolves, and they're trying desperately to keep the tower alive. Will manage to. In the mid lane, they're hunting a little bit onto the Undying now. They jump Dream Coil in the mid lane, finds him for a moment. He does not look like he needs to actually worry that much. Instead, Xingqiu, he jumps and finds the puck. Static Storm down, also connects on a 9 class. They might try and pull him back in here, but they do manage to get that kill. Back and forth we go. Full butterfly.
Butterfly and the finished BKB. That's what I was trying to figure out if that was done too for no one. That's a powerful timing. So if they want to kill this puck, it's going to come down to XM, right? That's pretty much it.
Oh, a 9 class hunting around, spots Xnova. Can he push him to the low ground with the effect? No, not going to happen. So Xnova in some trouble, going to fall here. And the area in which XG is allowed to play grows smaller and smaller.
Yeah, still just holding meta right now on Satanic, but I mean, he's got the Demon Seal. That's what's so nice about the Shard, right? Just use that for your smaller pushes, but when like the big fight comes, you can fully commit with meta.
The butterfly pushes. We saw 2 games in a row of it with that Medusa in the last series from Ghost. Is Satanic going to be able to replicate a similar type of strategy? Get butterfly, walk down lanes before there's an answer.
Jeez, they just really ignored XXS, huh?
Oh, yeah.
They just had no cares for that guy. He's walking up, throwing his Shiva's guard out. They're just like, you are so not worth it, man.
I mean, they see Ame there underneath some wolves. So understanding that he's in the area, are they going to try and mount any type of a defense here? XXS steps forwards, throws out some decays, a quick little jump through, a stun onto Satanic, maybe a chance here for a fight.
Okay,
Do they want to jump onto Satanic though, really? Slowly, steadily, Static Storm down, now a hit, a few more, but they don't have any vision, they can't find him! This walks away!
A little Depth Shroud save there.
Oh no! Can't get on top of him, and now, with Kisses raining down, they're not doing a ton, only Disruptor has gone down so far.
That was not looking good for P-Vision either, right? You see that ulti coming, you're like, oh.
So, another couple of towers taken. There's still one more tier 2 tower on the bottom lane that XG are trying to hold on for, and, well, XM actually going to get jumped on again. Xingqiu is nearby, able to find a Hex onto the puck, but the Eul Scepter lift up. There's not an easy way out of this one. The crush, but the damage, it keeps on coming. Satanic, with the amplified damage, destroys XM.
Yeah, and with that meta pop right now, he is going to annihilate this tower. They're thinking about marching on here.
I mean, what's the answer? You don't have much on XG.
I mean, with an amplified damage, who could resist this?
I mean, this is an easy step up. And, you know, you think about other games. Where's the Magnus? Where's the tiny tossback? There's nothing here to defend this high ground right now without fully committing. The Tombstone is down. That's gone in an instant. XXS, no answers, and Satanic is too damn big. A full set of racks done, P-Vision. They are not playing for the late game.
No, and there's no chance of
And
it.
now, the question, as XG, are you going to come and contest this? The Warpine Raider scouts them out, sees that they're in there, can start doing it. We're also only a minute away from Roche switching sides.
Lycan Wolf is running through them, though, right now.
I mean, oh, it's so hard to make this happen. There's a disarm. Ame is on the other side of the freaking world right now. He's not getting involved in any of this. He will TP now.
And they're smoking.
Okay.
All right, what's the start? Who are we going on?
An opportunity here. Shiva's guard to show what's going on. Roast below, half HP. XM jumps in, gank the creeps. Charlie, it will take you to victory.
It is the least maneuverable unit.
It is so hard to get anything done.
All right, hold on.
Wait, he got it.
He's got the MKB in time.
Oh, they bought enough time, and Ame starts hitting, but no, the wolf is in there. They know about this, and now they start throwing the kisses. Ame, are you big enough? Are you bad enough? Can you take it down now?
Oh.
You disgusting fish! He got it, steals it away, and only they can look on in shame.
Oh, he's still alive.
He's not even dying. Ban this hero. I don't want to see it anymore. Unbelievable!
Oh, as a wise man once said, that's a hard fish to find, Lyrical.
Oh, he's so good.
Even his teammates know how good. Just tip, tip, tip.
And of course, the damage coming in from the whole rest of the squad. 3-8, 16,000 gold lead.
I can't carry on after this.
Oh no!
After seeing that snatch, like if I'm X, that's me. I'm just XXS. Just take it.
Dead on the screen, and PARIVISION ready to not just end this game, but break their spirits. PARIVISION come in, completely destroy XG.
You know, there were some questions. Like, who's going to have the edge here this early game? You know, which team could run this game down a little faster than the other? Well, we got our answer.
Oh, yeah.
It was, in fact, PARIVISION who very quickly, you know, there were still some chances there. You're like, okay, you know, they're looking for this randomization. Get the MKB. Maybe Ame can get that perfect fight. Troll Warlord, a hero that's obviously had some pretty crazy games so far.
Yeah, that was a rough one. We'll see if they have a better shot this game around with the last pick, Bristleback. Now, this is fitting into the category of you want someone to go in and stand there and take everything. Kind of does that job.
That doesn't feel great, though, for XM, having to walk all the way back to base there. 9 class. Hurting. Dropping low. And with the glimpse back, X-Nova gonna draw first blood.
XSS will continue his push into some spiders.
A bit of a gank set up here on bottom. Ame gonna stack up. Now, this dive underneath is pretty crazy if they go for it.
I think they need the Sunstrike.
Underneath the tower, Ame, do they decide to jump on him? The channel, there's a lift up disruptor, the first one that gets gonna get hit, but do they have enough to bring down Ame? I don't really think so. This guy is hard to kill. And at the same time, while this is happening, wait, maybe a minute, fully surrounded by 4 heroes, Ame, they jump onto him now, trying to blow him up. Where's the TPs? Ame living for a while, but not long enough.
Yeah, I thought you might need Sunstrike, like if he got help, but they just decided it's a lost cause.
But a smoke up, and there is a creep here scouting for them while Brood tries to back away.
I mean, if XM jumps in here to an Orchid, this could be a disaster.
Thinking about it, goes Satanic, pulls him back in. No, that's the Orchid, but they get the glimpse. They got what they needed. Find the Brood with the Sunstrike, and then they stampede away. That is not the way that was supposed to go at all. They destroy the Storm, and, well, are they going to be able to fight into this? Satanic actually getting hit there by the tendrils of the deep.
Jeez. You know, sometimes the best defense is a strong offense.
That's right.
So you get jumped on, you just throw an Orchid and a Sunstrike and say goodbye to your mid laner.
Wow. Werewolves of London. That's a great song.
Wrong
Glimpse
city.
back.
Maybe next year.
Chance. And a Boundless drop down with the creeps. Is it enough to find the kill onto Ducalis? It will be. But they also bring down X-Nova. And now Ame running in at 9 class. The Wukong's command ineffectual and sad as Ame gets the double kill.
Yeah, not exactly the forte of the early game Monkey King support, is it? Not a very terrifying Wukongs to have to deal with there, but geez, no one, he cannot miss right now. 5-0-0.
He's killing it, man.
Nailing these Sunstrikes, and now 1,000 gold away from the Aghanims, which, well, that makes more Sunstrikes, Lyrical.
Oh, that's true. That's a lot of them.
That's a lot. It's a lot of damage, and he's got a little bit of help to set them up too with the Centaur.
And Ami standing right and running right into them is going to have to deal with an issue there, which is the Quas Invoker. A lot of team fight out of him, and Ame pops the BKB, but he's already so low. Ame in trouble, tries to get away. Do they have enough to slow this down and keep Ame alive? Xingqiu throws it out. Needs a bushwhack to stop, but the hits, they keep on coming. Satanic can't chase anymore, and Ame knows the limits of his hero, apparently. Able to get away from this one. Do they decide to go back in? X-Nova off the side. Static Storm down. It only really catches onto one, and as the chase continues, trying to find this finish, the Sunstrike hits! Ame in trouble! Ame low! Ame, get out of there! Save Private Ame! He's gotta run, but there's nowhere left to run! They get the finish off the back of another beautiful Sunstrike from no one.
I mean, it's just the confidence there from P-Vision. They just know they don't have anything to stop us. We can just keep on chasing. So many times that's the moment where it gets turned around on you. Like, they're going upstairs.
Smoke up. Many heroes heading up to the north side of the map.
XM showing mid as well, right? He's trying to sell that they are not coming to contest this.
Tormentor over to the side. They see the creep.
But he's waiting for the rune. All right, can XM get something to give them a good fight here? It's an illusion. That's not it.
A good thing to save the silence. The howl out. That signals their charge forward. DM already a little bit low, backing away in his Centaur forms. 9 classes drop the Wukong's command that the wraparound is happening. XM jumps, finds CM. It's not always great to go on the Centaur at the start, but they don't have another great target. There's 9 class, turns now, wants to find something. Satanic hunting now onto the Disruptor. Can they chase down this bug? XXS getting controlled off to the side by DM. He's low, but they're trying to kill Satanic. XXS gets out. Satanic, not so lucky. Can they find more? XM low on mana. Can't break it. Yes, he does. 3 dead for P-Vision, and XG up the hill for the Tormentor.
Oh, finally getting themselves a win here as they head over to this objective. A Sunstrike will come through, but it's not going to catch anybody. So into the Tormentor kill they will go. XM goes right back to mid with 9 class lurking nearby. They might get themselves something here.
Low on mana, low on mana. XM in some trouble. Can he zip away? Get some separation, and with the TPs coming in, that stops the movement. Xingqiu already has...
Oh, Xingqiu.
Oh, Xingqiu, no! He's low. But can they kill off no one? With Ame here, they have enough damage, but do they have the control? The save is coming in, and the Sunstrike! Oh, XM almost dead! XM trying to get away, and XM is gone! It comes at a cost, but they do get the no-one kill.
Okay, they've still got a decent lead here, and now 9 class as well. This is going to work out well for XG if they still get this to the end.
Can he jump away in time? I mean, Ame instead chasing over Ducalis, just looking for a 2-hit, but P-Vision are getting away for the moment on the supports, the channel, but it's not going to stop the hits. Ame coming in strong.
Much like there is in XXS.
Absolutely. Oh! I need to stop. I'm gonna lose my voice.
All right, DM.
Thinks about killing the hero, realizes that's impossible, so instead tries to kill the Croaker. Now they turn on to the real hero, and with Ame here, they actually have enough damage. Forced to go for that Stampede, but the pullback in is there. Cataclysm ain't gonna happen.
I mean, he is just on an island. Absolutely no one nearby right now. I feel like he's gonna like buy a scythe or something and try and break one of these fights if he can get away with it. For now, he's just jumping ahead, bringing creep. Look at this. They have 9 classes creep and DM's creep in the top lane, just grabbing these creep waves up here. Meanwhile, XM is at the base catching the farm there. They're pushing in through the mid. So they are successfully dealing with this a little bit. They also just don't have XXS. So I don't know how far this push can really go. Wow. They planted the banner. I mean, he's got his boots of travel, so it's a good thing he's not found by the Monkey King. He can get here.
Drops everything down. Ame low, not dead yet. He dodges away, but is eventually gonna die. Wait, he didn't get a BKB! Didn't pop anything. The storm is gone, and now Ame, he's in the ice wall. What has happened? This was not the way this was supposed to go for XG, and Ame just stuck here to the side, forced back away a second time.
I believe he was not supposed to get hexed. That's probably the issue there.
Oh, jeez.
As no one just catches him out, and that's the end of his life.
You remember what I said about taking chances, trying out new things? The BKB reaction from Satanic. And in the meantime, 9 class jumped in, but immediately had to stop. Ducalis is already gone, though. Ame, can he survive through this? Oh, the hit Satanic, he takes him down. Does so much damage. And while 9 class might be chasing, he's got the creep right on Xingqiu's back. And the squirrel is going to be brought down. The Hex reaction is there. XG, they don't know what hit him.
Yeah, the fight ends just the way it started. Kind of turning this idea of XG, thinking they can force something. into a whole lot of problems.
And they just got Aegis, and now they're walking up to high ground, and they don't have Ame. He's supposed to be the person standing out front, stopping this push from happening. 60 seconds before he's back up again. I mean, they might need to buy back on the Hoodwink. Actually, I don't even know if that stops it.
I certainly don't think it would.
Oh, no. P-Vision open up a tremendous hole here in the defenses. Ame 1,800 gold away from buyback. I don't know if you would have wanted to anyways, but it shows what happens when this P-Vision lineup gets a victory. They immediately can start running down lanes.
I think the good news for XG is that there's so much gold on P-Vision, I don't think they want to push this right now.
Static Storm, Aghanim Scepter is done for the Disruptor. Can they find the target though? They need to get something. Static Storm down, they got him. But do they have the damage to kill? All the heals are there. It's not going to be enough. They take down Satanic. What a masterclass there from X-Nova, who will be punished now. XM in the meantime gets hit and destroyed. They do have buyback on the Storm. Ame TP's right in the middle of all of them. Forces back P-Vision.
We'll see if we can get there in this one as the goal just continues to pile up here on P-Vision. 5,400 available on DM.
I mean, this is always the thing that I think about. This reminds me of, you know, some of the BB team games back in the day too, where it's like, they're so concerned about throwing away an advantage and they're defending this lead that they have that eventually, are they going to become... I mean, this is 25 Monkey King down.
Right.
Very strong.
Ame has sold the treads and has got a blink.
Looking. You already have a jump, and he breaks down the tree. Ame right on top of Invoker with the Static Storm down, but he gets pulled in the cart. DM saving his buddy's life, but they do have enough to find that Monkey King kill.
They got 9 class.
Can they get any more? Ame hides away for a moment, disarmed. He's still in the Wolf Blackboard. Look at the damage out from Satanic. The Sunstrike connection down low, but one hit from that Satanic, a little bit bigger. 9 class now hits. That is a buyback from him. And as they get back into the fray, XXS running away, trying to escape. There's the hoof stomp, finds him from DM, and long range jumps. They get that wolf dead.
Oh, they got a few things in that fight, but it's just not enough. No one tipping over to Ame. Buyback needed here on XM. He's going to have to retreat back to the base, and that's going to be the prize of Roshan here. Refresher and Cheese going to P-Vision. And now perhaps the final push beginning to get sorted out here in the top lane.
We'll see at least if they can do it. The Refresher BKB ready to go. And at 51 minutes in, XG gonna need to really figure out some sick plays now to deal with the fact that they have the cart. 9 class drops down the big Wukongs. XM backs away. There's the break onto the Spider. Glyph already used with no more Wolf for 10 seconds. It's a hard fight to make happen. BKB is out. Ame starts to hit on the Satanic, backs away. XM pulls in, but the cart is there. The save is there. Backing away, there's a Spider in a cart, but still a lot of damage done out there. Static Storm is down, but he got eviscerated. Ame no longer alive, and you do not have the damage that you need on XXS. XM backs out of there too, still 1,000 gold away from buyback. P-Vision, they have done everything in this series. They're gonna take another lane of Racked. This is gonna be Megas. Too much to handle as they run through XG. Eyes on the throne, a few more hits is all they need. GG is called.
As this game went later and later.
Oh, look at Ducalis.
Stone cold there. XG struggling to find their way into these fights. You know, it felt like whenever they needed this fight, this engagement, they just couldn't quite get there. The vision was okay sometimes, but the actual heroes, the tools needed to get in these fights, it just couldn't compare to what they had